Hey YouTube, this is Rob. Just wanted to let you know, of course, that I have a Streamlabs account now. If you'd like to request a reaction video, go check that out in the description. Or if you want to leave a donation, that is a very, very nice thing to do. Today, we are going to look at a song off of a musical called My Fair Lady. Now, I really like musicals myself. I've played in 7 or 10-ish musicals in the pit orchestra playing violin, and they've always been really big love for me. I really like this musical. It's probably one of the greatest ones of all time, I'd say, in my opinion, top 10. And so what you're going to see here is probably the most famous song from this musical called I Could Have Danced All Night, as Audrey Hepburn singing. This is the 1964 movie version, pretty famous, won an Academy Award, I believe, and it was really big on Broadway, one of the longest running musicals of all time, and just a fabulous musical, lots of really great music in here, but this is a really nice tune, and Audrey Hepburn does a pretty darn good job of this. So I don't know if you guys knew this, but Julie Andrews, the lady who was in Mary Poppins, she was on the Broadway version, and I'm sure she did a fabulous job. But they decided to go with Audrey Hepburn for this for some reason. So anyway, so let's listen to a little bit of this song. Just an absolutely amazing ballad from a musical here.
Eliza, I don't care what Mr. Higgins says. You must put down your books and go to bed.
Bed, I couldn't go to bed. My head's too light to try to set it down.
Hear the
bells. Sleep, I couldn't sleep tonight. Not for all the jewels in the crown. I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings
that's
and
a
done
beautiful chord.
1,000 things I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting.
All the chords in the song are beautiful. Beautiful melody.
Took flight. I only know when he began to dance with me, I could have danced all night.
Little transition there.
After 3 now.
Don't you agree now?
She ought to be in bed.
I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night.
Your eyes are red.
And still
Now say good night. Please turn out the light. Please, it's really
time for you to be in bed.
I
love all that interchange right there. They're throwing in all those little and then right up here, there's a really interesting chord here for all of you musicians out there. I believe right up here is something called an augmented chord. So for example, for those non-musicians, let's say you have a C chord, normally that'd be C, E, G, so an augmented chord would be C, E, G sharp, so it'd be one more half step up from that last note, and a really nice sounding chord in this song. It sounds really weird by itself, but when you have a chord progression, like you have a bunch of chords in a row, and music is really crazy like that, how when you put these crazy chords right in a row, sometimes they can sound absolutely beautiful, and the chord kind of changes its it changes its temperament, sort of, or it changes the quality of how it sounds. So I think it's right here after this little spot, and so I'll point it out.
Please, it's really time for you
This one.
to be in bed.
I could have spread my wings.
Get your toes.
It's one of those two chords right there.
He's apt to scold. I've never
What's that one?
told a thousand things. He's apt to scold. I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting. Why all at once my heart.
So a couple of things here. Notice the background beat there. It's just like a boom chuck. You've got that bass boom, 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 and then a bunch of other instruments are doing the chuck, 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 chuck. It's called the offbeats. There, really fun beat. It's got a very, very good momentum kind of drive to it. And then right up here, you'll notice that she does this holdout. I'll never know. And then when you hit no, you're flying back into tempo. It's a very cool effect how they kind of hold it, and you. And then you kind of let the breath come. And a very, very cool sound, a very cool effect that they use in lots of music there.
Why all at once my heart took
Yeah, so here it is.
flight. I only know
Put down your book.
when he
The work will keep.
began to
Now settle down.
dance with me.
And go to sleep.
I could have danced.
Big timpani there. You hear the timpani?
I understand, dear. It's all been grand, dear. But now it's time to sleep.
I could have danced all night. I could have
beautiful melody.
danced all night and still have begged for more.
There's augmented chord again.
I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I never know what made it so
the strings in the
exciting. Why all at once my heart took
Big crescendo, you know that?
flight. I only know when he began to dance with me. I could have danced.
So the cheesy thing that they could have done there at the end, danced all night, where going up to that note, instead she just held it there, right? Danced all night, and it worked perfectly. The cheesy version would be go up to the root note there, the one. In theory terms, we number all the notes, going up to the one there. But just absolutely beautiful song. I mean, that's probably again the most famous song from that musical. There's 9 great songs from this musical. It's just absolutely fabulous, and it would have been really interesting on the movie to hear Julie Andrews singing, because she's got a beautiful voice, and I think I like Julie Andrews singing better than her. But boy, her Audrey Hepburn's mannerisms and whatever were perfect, right? The kind of this soft touch to her mannerisms. Not necessarily her voice had soft touch. In a couple parts it did, but her attitude is very. She can be very abrasive. Like if you remember this movie, she can be pretty abrasive, like at the beginning, but she can also kind of come down and be subtle too. And so, really beautiful, just absolutely beautiful song. So, anyway, go check out this musical if you've never seen it. It's one of the absolute classics as far as I'm concerned. One of the top 10 of all time. Just a absolutely perfectly well made musical. Just fantastic music. And the Rex Harrison, I think, is the guy but he does an absolutely fabulous job. He did Dr. Dolittle too, and he does a fabulous job on this musical as well. Really, really great acting. So, all right, there you go. Take it easy, guys.